John, can we talk about the $50,000 that you borrowed from me? John, can we talk about the $50,000 that you borrowed from me?
Sure, what about it? Sure, what about it?
Well, it's been several months now, and I was wondering when I can expect to get it back. Well, it's been several months now, and I was wondering when I can expect to get it back.
Yeah, about that. I was hoping we could talk about it a bit more. Yeah, about that. I was hoping we could talk about it a bit more.
Sure, I understand that things can be tough sometimes. But can you tell me more about why you needed the money in the first place? Sure, I understand that things can be tough sometimes. But can you tell me more about why you needed the money in the first place?
Well, I've been trying to start my own business for a while now. I needed the money to invest in some equipment and marketing. Well, I've been trying to start my own business for a while now. I needed the money to invest in some equipment and marketing.
I see. And how's the business going? I see. And how's the business going?
It's been a bit slow, but I'm still hopeful that things will pick up soon. It's been a bit slow, but I'm still hopeful that things will pick up soon.
Okay, but we didn't really talk about any specific terms for the loan. I was hoping to get the money back within a few months. Okay, but we didn't really talk about any specific terms for the loan. I was hoping to get the money back within a few months.
Yeah, I know. I was hoping to pay you back by now, but things just haven't worked out as planned. Yeah, I know. I was hoping to pay you back by now, but things just haven't worked out as planned.
So, what are you proposing then? So, what are you proposing then?
I was hoping that you could give me some more time to pay you back. Maybe another 6 months? I was hoping that you could give me some more time to pay you back. Maybe another 6 months?
6 months? That's a long time, John. I was expecting to get the money back soon. 6 months? That's a long time, John. I was expecting to get the money back soon.
I know, and I'm really sorry about that. But I just can't afford to pay you back right now. I know, and I'm really sorry about that. But I just can't afford to pay you back right now.
You mentioned that you've been going through some tough times. Can you tell me more about that? You mentioned that you've been going through some tough times. Can you tell me more about that?
Well, I've had some unexpected expenses lately that have really drained my savings. And my business hasn't been doing as well as I had hoped. Well, I've had some unexpected expenses lately that have really drained my savings. And my business hasn't been doing as well as I had hoped.
I see. But you've given me different reasons before for not being able to pay me back. It's hard to know what to believe. I see. But you've given me different reasons before for not being able to pay me back. It's hard to know what to believe. John, I'm getting really frustrated with this situation. I trusted you enough to lend you such a significant amount of money, and now you're not being upfront with me. John, I'm getting really frustrated with this situation. I trusted you enough to lend you such a significant amount of money, and now you're not being upfront with me.
I'm really sorry, Anna. I don't mean to be dishonest with you. I'm just trying to figure things out. I'm really sorry, Anna. I don't mean to be dishonest with you. I'm just trying to figure things out.
It's just that, I was hoping to use that money for something important. And now I'm not able to, because you haven't paid me back. It's just that, I was hoping to use that money for something important. And now I'm not able to, because you haven't paid me back.
I understand that, Anna. And I feel terrible about it. But I promise that I'll pay you back as soon as I can. I understand that, Anna. And I feel terrible about it. But I promise that I'll pay you back as soon as I can.
It's not just the money, John. It's the fact that you're not being honest with me. It's creating a lot of tension between us. It's not just the money, John. It's the fact that you're not being honest with me. It's creating a lot of tension between us.
I know, and I'm really sorry about that. I never meant for this to happen. I know, and I'm really sorry about that. I never meant for this to happen.
John, I really don't want it to come to this, but if you don't pay me back soon, I may have to take legal action. John, I really don't want it to come to this, but if you don't pay me back soon, I may have to take legal action.
I understand that, Anna. And I really don't want it to come to that either. I understand that, Anna. And I really don't want it to come to that either.
The worst part is that I had plans for that money. Plans that I'm not able to follow through on now, because you haven't paid me back. The worst part is that I had plans for that money. Plans that I'm not able to follow through on now, because you haven't paid me back.
I'm really sorry about that, Anna. I promise that I'll do everything I can to make it up to you. I'm really sorry about that, Anna. I promise that I'll do everything I can to make it up to you.
It's not just the plans, John. It's the fact that I'm in a difficult position now, because I don't have access to that money. It's not just the plans, John. It's the fact that I'm in a difficult position now, because I don't have access to that money.
I know, and I really wish there was something I could do to help. I know, and I really wish there was something I could do to help.
It's just that, I don't know how we're going to move forward from this. It's put a real strain on our relationship. It's just that, I don't know how we're going to move forward from this. It's put a real strain on our relationship.
I understand that, Anna. And I'm willing to do whatever it takes to make things right between us. I understand that, Anna. And I'm willing to do whatever it takes to make things right between us.
It's just hard to trust you now, John. You've broken my trust by not being honest with me about the loan and your ability to pay it back. It's just hard to trust you now, John. You've broken my trust by not being honest with me about the loan and your ability to pay it back.
I know, and I'm really sorry about that. I never meant to hurt you or betray your trust. I know, and I'm really sorry about that. I never meant to hurt you or betray your trust.
I may have to seek legal advice if you don't pay me back soon, John. It's not what I want, but I don't see any other option. I may have to seek legal advice if you don't pay me back soon, John. It's not what I want, but I don't see any other option.
I understand that, Anna. And I'll do everything I can to avoid that outcome. I understand that, Anna. And I'll do everything I can to avoid that outcome. I just want you to know that I feel terrible about this, Anna. I never wanted to put you in this position. I just want you to know that I feel terrible about this, Anna. I never wanted to put you in this position.
I appreciate that, John. But I need more than just words. I need you to take action and make things right. I appreciate that, John. But I need more than just words. I need you to take action and make things right.
I understand that, Anna. And I'm willing to do whatever it takes to make it up to you. I'll start working on a plan to pay you back as soon as possible. I understand that, Anna. And I'm willing to do whatever it takes to make it up to you. I'll start working on a plan to pay you back as soon as possible.
Okay, that's a start. But I need to see real progress, John. I need to know that you're serious about paying me back. Okay, that's a start. But I need to see real progress, John. I need to know that you're serious about paying me back. This whole situation has been really stressful for me, John. I've been losing sleep over it and it's affecting my work and personal life. This whole situation has been really stressful for me, John. I've been losing sleep over it and it's affecting my work and personal life.
I'm really sorry about that, Anna. I'll do everything I can to make it right and relieve some of that stress. I'm really sorry about that, Anna. I'll do everything I can to make it right and relieve some of that stress. Anna, I've been thinking about this a lot. And I may have found a solution. I'm considering asking for a loan from someone else to pay you back. Anna, I've been thinking about this a lot. And I may have found a solution. I'm considering asking for a loan from someone else to pay you back.
Okay, that could work. But I need to know that you have a solid plan in place to pay that loan back as well. Okay, that could work. But I need to know that you have a solid plan in place to pay that loan back as well. John, I hate to say this, but I'm really skeptical about your ability to pay back another loan. Especially if you're already struggling to pay me back. John, I hate to say this, but I'm really skeptical about your ability to pay back another loan. Especially if you're already struggling to pay me back.
I understand your concerns, Anna. But I promise to do everything in my power to make it work. I understand your concerns, Anna. But I promise to do everything in my power to make it work.
John, can you tell me more about your business? Why is it not doing well? John, can you tell me more about your business? Why is it not doing well?
It's just been really tough to get it off the ground. I've had trouble finding customers and making a profit. It's just been really tough to get it off the ground. I've had trouble finding customers and making a profit.
Have you considered getting a job to help with your finances? Have you considered getting a job to help with your finances?
I have, Anna. But I really want to make my business work. I don't want to give up on it just yet. I have, Anna. But I really want to make my business work. I don't want to give up on it just yet.
I understand that, but you also need to be realistic about your finances. You can't keep borrowing money and not being able to pay it back. I understand that, but you also need to be realistic about your finances. You can't keep borrowing money and not being able to pay it back.
I know, Anna. And I'm feeling really overwhelmed by this whole situation. I don't know what to do. I know, Anna. And I'm feeling really overwhelmed by this whole situation. I don't know what to do.
It's okay, John. We'll figure it out together. But we need to come up with a plan that works for both of us. It's okay, John. We'll figure it out together. But we need to come up with a plan that works for both of us. John, I'm willing to help you come up with a plan to get out of this situation. But I need to know that you're fully committed to making it work. John, I'm willing to help you come up with a plan to get out of this situation. But I need to know that you're fully committed to making it work.
I am, Anna. I'm willing to do whatever it takes to make things right. I am, Anna. I'm willing to do whatever it takes to make things right.
Okay, that's a good start. But I think you should also consider seeking financial advice. There may be options that you haven't thought of yet. Okay, that's a good start. But I think you should also consider seeking financial advice. There may be options that you haven't thought of yet.
That's a good idea, Anna. I'll start looking into it. That's a good idea, Anna. I'll start looking into it. But I'm also worried about the cost of getting financial advice. I'm already struggling to pay you back. I don't know if I can afford it. But I'm also worried about the cost of getting financial advice. I'm already struggling to pay you back. I don't know if I can afford it.
John, the cost of not getting financial advice could be much higher. It's worth investing in if it helps you get back on track. John, the cost of not getting financial advice could be much higher. It's worth investing in if it helps you get back on track. I just want you to know that I'm here for you, John. I want to help you get through this. But I also need to make sure that my own financial situation is secure. I just want you to know that I'm here for you, John. I want to help you get through this. But I also need to make sure that my own financial situation is secure.
I understand that, Anna. And I really appreciate your support. I understand that, Anna. And I really appreciate your support.
Another thing that could help is if you created a budget. That way, you can see exactly where your money is going and find areas where you can cut back. Another thing that could help is if you created a budget. That way, you can see exactly where your money is going and find areas where you can cut back.
That's a good idea, Anna. I'll start working on that too. That's a good idea, Anna. I'll start working on that too. Anna, I'm starting to feel more hopeful about this. I think with the right plan and some hard work, we can get through this. Anna, I'm starting to feel more hopeful about this. I think with the right plan and some hard work, we can get through this.
I'm glad to hear that, John. I really want to see you succeed. I'm glad to hear that, John. I really want to see you succeed.
I just want to thank you again, Anna. I know I've put you in a difficult position, and I'm grateful for your understanding and support. I just want to thank you again, Anna. I know I've put you in a difficult position, and I'm grateful for your understanding and support.
Of course, John. We're friends and I want to see you succeed. But we need to work together to find a solution that works for both of us. Of course, John. We're friends and I want to see you succeed. But we need to work together to find a solution that works for both of us. Communication is going to be key moving forward. We need to be honest with each other about our expectations and any changes to the plan. Communication is going to be key moving forward. We need to be honest with each other about our expectations and any changes to the plan.
Absolutely, Anna. I promise to keep you updated every step of the way. Absolutely, Anna. I promise to keep you updated every step of the way. Anna, I'm feeling more motivated than ever to make things right. I don't want to let you down again. Anna, I'm feeling more motivated than ever to make things right. I don't want to let you down again.
I'm glad to hear that, John. But remember, actions speak louder than words. I'm glad to hear that, John. But remember, actions speak louder than words. Another option you could consider is debt consolidation. That way, you can combine all of your debts into one monthly payment with a lower interest rate. Another option you could consider is debt consolidation. That way, you can combine all of your debts into one monthly payment with a lower interest rate.
That's a good idea, Anna. I'll look into it. That's a good idea, Anna. I'll look into it. Anna, with all of these ideas and options, I'm starting to see a way out of this situation. I think we can make this work. Anna, with all of these ideas and options, I'm starting to see a way out of this situation. I think we can make this work.
I'm glad to hear that, John. But we still have a lot of work to do. I'm glad to hear that, John. But we still have a lot of work to do. It's important that we stick to the plan, John. We can't keep changing course every time something doesn't work out. It's important that we stick to the plan, John. We can't keep changing course every time something doesn't work out.
You're right, Anna. I'm committed to sticking to the plan and doing whatever it takes to make it work. You're right, Anna. I'm committed to sticking to the plan and doing whatever it takes to make it work. Anna, I'm feeling more optimistic about the future. I think we can get through this and come out stronger on the other side. Anna, I'm feeling more optimistic about the future. I think we can get through this and come out stronger on the other side.
I'm glad to hear that, John. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. We still have a lot of work to do. I'm glad to hear that, John. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. We still have a lot of work to do. I have to say, John, I'm starting to see some progress. You've been more communicative and you're starting to take action to address the situation. I have to say, John, I'm starting to see some progress. You've been more communicative and you're starting to take action to address the situation.
I'm glad to hear that, Anna. I'm really committed to making this right. I'm glad to hear that, Anna. I'm really committed to making this right. Anna, I understand that I've lost your trust. But I'm hoping that with time and effort, I can earn it back. Anna, I understand that I've lost your trust. But I'm hoping that with time and effort, I can earn it back.
It's going to take more than just time, John. But I'm willing to give you a chance to prove yourself. It's going to take more than just time, John. But I'm willing to give you a chance to prove yourself. Another thing you could consider is getting a part-time job to help with your finances. It doesn't have to be forever, just until you're in a better financial position. Another thing you could consider is getting a part-time job to help with your finances. It doesn't have to be forever, just until you're in a better financial position.
That's a good idea, Anna. I'll start looking into that too. That's a good idea, Anna. I'll start looking into that too. Anna, I'm starting to feel more in control of the situation. I think we're on the right track. Anna, I'm starting to feel more in control of the situation. I think we're on the right track.
I'm glad to hear that, John. But let's not get complacent. We still have a lot of work to do. I'm glad to hear that, John. But let's not get complacent. We still have a lot of work to do. It's important that we follow through on the plan, John. We can't let things slide or get off track. It's important that we follow through on the plan, John. We can't let things slide or get off track.
You're right, Anna. I'm committed to doing whatever it takes to make this work. You're right, Anna. I'm committed to doing whatever it takes to make this work. You know, Anna, I'm feeling more confident about the future. I think we can turn this situation around and come out stronger on the other side. You know, Anna, I'm feeling more confident about the future. I think we can turn this situation around and come out stronger on the other side.
I'm glad to hear that, John. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. We still have a lot of work to do. I'm glad to hear that, John. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. We still have a lot of work to do. Remember, John, communication is key. We need to be honest with each other about our progress and any setbacks. Remember, John, communication is key. We need to be honest with each other about our progress and any setbacks.
Absolutely, Anna. I promise to keep you updated every step of the way. Absolutely, Anna. I promise to keep you updated every step of the way. I just want to thank you again, Anna. I couldn't have done this without your support and guidance. I just want to thank you again, Anna. I couldn't have done this without your support and guidance.
Of course, John. We're friends and I want to see you succeed. Of course, John. We're friends and I want to see you succeed. I have to say, John, I'm feeling more optimistic about the future too. I think we can make this work. I have to say, John, I'm feeling more optimistic about the future too. I think we can make this work.
I'm glad to hear that, Anna. Let's keep working together and get through this. I'm glad to hear that, Anna. Let's keep working together and get through this.
Looking back, John, we've come a long way from where we started. I'm proud of the progress we've made. Looking back, John, we've come a long way from where we started. I'm proud of the progress we've made.
Me too, Anna. I couldn't have done it without you. Me too, Anna. I couldn't have done it without you.
Let's keep pushing forward, John. We have a plan in place and we need to stick to it. Let's keep pushing forward, John. We have a plan in place and we need to stick to it.
You're right, Anna. I'm committed to doing whatever it takes to make this work. You're right, Anna. I'm committed to doing whatever it takes to make this work.
I'm feeling more hopeful than ever, John. I think we can turn this situation around and come out stronger on the other side. I'm feeling more hopeful than ever, John. I think we can turn this situation around and come out stronger on the other side.
I'm feeling the same way, Anna. Let's keep working together and make it happen. I'm feeling the same way, Anna. Let's keep working together and make it happen.
You know, John, I think we should take a moment to celebrate our progress. We've come a long way. You know, John, I think we should take a moment to celebrate our progress. We've come a long way.
That's a great idea, Anna. Let's do it. That's a great idea, Anna. Let's do it.
But let's not get complacent. We still have work to do and goals to achieve. But let's not get complacent. We still have work to do and goals to achieve.
You're right, Anna. I'm committed to seeing this through to the end. You're right, Anna. I'm committed to seeing this through to the end.
I just want to say, John, that I'm grateful for your friendship and your commitment to making things right. I just want to say, John, that I'm grateful for your friendship and your commitment to making things right.
And I'm grateful for your support and guidance, Anna. We make a great team. And I'm grateful for your support and guidance, Anna. We make a great team.